Hello everyone, welcome to the City Critic. I'm your Master Hard. I show you the usual players, all that stuff. Let's kick off with the person who is the most awake, and then we'll work our way down from there.
Okay, I'll go. Hello everyone, my name is Jules Sword, and I play Bahagor, your warlock. Warlock? What? Warlock? A warlock fighter, Dragonborn in the party who is in search of his, I don't know, trying to find out exactly what his path is at the moment. I'm gonna pass over to the person with the funkiest shirt here at the moment. Is that shirt?
I'm guessing Adam.
No, I thought it was. Is that jumper, Rob? It'd be you.
Oh,
the shirt.
Right. Yeah, no, this is a hoodie.
Oh, it's a hoodie. I thought it was a funny shirt.
It's pretty
Okay.
funky. No.
Oh, it's a funky jumper.
If that was a shirt, I would be terribly overdressed. I'm not sure I'm the second most awake, but within the top 3 sleepiest, fair. I'm Rob. I play. Who do I play? Bodger, a halfling monk, playable under the new rules. Hopefully. Almost died last session. Might almost die this session. Who knows? And then, yeah, we'll pass over to our counterpart on the continent.
Indeed. Hi, I'm Adam. I'm playing Scratch, our human druid, also the Starlight casting ferret, I believe. No, the Starlight casting weasel last session.
The weasel. The
The talking Starlight casting weasel. I love the new druids. It's great. I can ask for. And I'll pass the torch onwards to our hopefully awake last party member.
Malice is listening, but I don't think Malice has it in them to respond. But yeah, with that, does anyone remind us what happened previously? Maybe our resident Horlick's drink.
What?
A Horlick. You never had
the Warlick.
Horlicks is like a brand of kind of like a drinking chocolate kind of thing.
It's not nearly as sus as it might sound.
Yeah, it's called Horlicks.
Horlicks.
It's more innocent than Warlicks, I'll tell you that. Whatever the fuck that is.
Last time we saved some kobolds. We cleared a mine. Both of us almost died, falling in a massive hole that goes down to the Underdark. But we survived. And we managed to get these little friends of ours to the town and persuade, the town folks to keep them there and help them. Just at the moment waiting for our reward.
Yeah, the reward would be promised once Speaker Matthew could basically go and affirm that the mine was safe, and then that would be he will get the reward too. Basically, he said it would probably take him, to get to first thing tomorrow once he had time to check that evening.
Sweet.
With that in mind, it's about midday right now. You guys are currently you've already paid another night in the little inn anyway that you're staying at, so you can stay another night for no more extra fee.
Yay. Also, the money for the kobolds would be sent to our house, right?
Yes, he would send the money to that location where you guys are currently staying for you, which is the east side inn.
And how much did we get from this whole operation?
I don't believe you've been given any reward just yet.
Not yet.
Because he has to assume that the mine is safe.
Yep. Also,
the kobolds, I don't think offered you.
No, they found something and gave it to us now. They found like a skull or something, like an item.
Yeah, they used the skull, which had the weird gem.
Someone is attuned to it as well.
Yeah, good Scratch.
A magical gem behind it, and they also tried to mine stuff for you, but you were so quick they didn't really get much time to mine anything.
Fair.
Useless kobolds! Get back to work!
But yeah, currently midday. If you guys are going to stay at the Blue Clam Tavern drinking, the kobolds are kind of being trained on how to work here still, so they're learning everything, learning the ropes. But right now it is yeah, it's kind of like midday-ish. The weather itself is pretty overcast at the moment. Nothing too strange or startling. But yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm assuming this is the time I've asked for milk, and they gave me like some rotten shit, like some rank shit. Was it this one? So no, it was the previous town, huh?
I think the previous time was milk, yeah, because you did it pretty early on in the campaign.
Yeah, we did. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bar. I'm gonna order some milk.
Okay, you go up. One of the kobolds is behind the bar.
Hey, little one, I think you should try some of this. You know, since I've ever tried this milk, I can't get enough of it. I know people like me, like you, this is not very common, but I guarantee you're gonna like this. And I grabbed the little kobold and me to the bar. Come here, I'll buy you one as well.
Okay, you drag a kobold who's learning how to bust tables, and you drag him to the bar. Okay, what are we doing? And you see behind the bar, Trex is there with what was the name of the barkeep here? Vernon, this big half-orc man, and he's like, "Whoa, who you need to do is you to pull this lever and beer come out, okay? Most of us have to beer." Yes, and is there anything else at all that we need to be doing? No, just that should be fine for now. We'll go over there later. What do you want?
Me and my friend here would like a couple of pints of milk.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm just gonna
milk.
Just gonna ask you a question. When was the last time that you saw a cow here?
In fact, I can't remember seeing a cow in a good few days, if not months.
I've got goat's milk.
I'll try that one.
Sure. 2 pints of goat's milk.
One my friend here as well.
All right, just give me a minute. You hear he goes out into the kitchen. All right, Betsy, come on, be a good girl now. Some time passes. And eventually he comes out with 2 still warm mugs of milk. They are goat's milk, so they're a little bit funky. They got a bit of a little scent to them.
The froth at the top.
Oh yeah, it's fresh milk, fresh from the animal. So it's pretty. It's not like that semi-skimmed shit. It's not being pasteurized.
It's still warm from the tits of the goat. Nice. All right, I'll take. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks lovely. That is. Here you go, little one.
I'll be 4 copper.
All right then. Get 4 coppers, and then go. What's your name again? Because there's like 7 of you. I can't remember all your names.
You're talking to me.
Yeah.
I'm Zerk.
Yeah. What? Zerk. Zerk. Here you go, Zerk. Try that.
Thanks.
Trust me. That. If you could grow hair in your chest, that would make grow hair in your chest. But I know you can't. So, here you go, my friend. Cheers.
Cheers. Why is it warm?
Don't worry. Just drink it. You'll love it. Just
okay. He has a little sip.
Like a little milk mustache.
Yeah.
How does that taste, my friend? Have you ever tasted something like this before?
It tastes kind of like the goat. Somehow.
Yeah, but milky.
I guess.
Yeah, come on, finish up.
I'm gonna nurse this for a while, I think. But thanks for the drink.
No worries, but go and share your bodies over there so everyone knows. I think all of us should drink some milk instead of, this shit is potent, trust me.
Oh. Is it?
Like animals, they've got enzymes that can process, certain products. We don't actually have that in our bodies, so that's why milk is very,
you see
very strong
to bleed.
I think you've got some. Hang on, let me just grab a tissue here. Okay, I'll stop it. Okay, anyway, just turn around and go. Yeah, just go that way.
This has something called nonsense in it.
Did you have anesthetic for your procedure earlier, Vil?
No.
No, because it seems like play D&D. They said you can do maths and kill dragons.
Yeah.
10 minutes in, and we're talking about fresh milk from a goat tip.
Yeah, I wish I did. Right, and now
Wow.
go back to the table and join to the party. Whatever they're doing.
Yeah, you go back, you join everyone else.
I imagine that we've all kind of seen and heard this exchange because it's not
Oh, yeah.
a huge place as this.
But Bahagor's a
And
very loud
Bahagor,
individual.
yeah, he's not subtle. I imagine we're all just kind of sat, just looking straight at you, complete in disbelief, be like, you know what? If we see him around a goat ever, we're gonna need to keep a fucking eye on him.
I know what.
Oh,
I know
just give some milk. Oh,
what, I
a
know
little
what
milk
I'm
moustache.
shipping into.
what was that?
I know I'm not wild shipping into next.
I mean, why shipping a cow if you can do milk? I would love that.
There's
No.
something very unnerving about a grown man drinking milk.
It's because they're fucking Dragonborn. They're not meant to drink milk.
It's like the scene from Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, they like raw meat
you
and
keep
shit. but-
saying that like it's because you're a dragonborn, you don't want to drink milk. Malice like looks and goes like, he's going to shit himself later.
Probably.
Bill, can you get a pint of milk now? Like, do you have it in the... No.
It makes me want to have an actual pint of milk now for some reason.
Go for it.
No.
Also, could
leave it.
Scratch start tuning to the crystal while this is happening, spend an hour in the tavern?
Certainly, yeah.
You just see her, like, pondering the strange crystals. Looks kind of nice. I wonder if I could make it into a, I don't know, hilt of the sword. Mhm.
Okay, so you attune to this. I will send you the item in a moment.
Oh no. It's cursed.
Well, no, it just might.
I
have
don't like that.
properties you want to keep to yourself.
That fucking grin on your face.
No, he always grins maniacally, like
I
you
only
know,
grin when you give me ideas.
I did not consent to being cursed.
That's the fun
That's
part.
kind
You
of the
don't.
point. No, it's not a
You would
curse.
be surprised.
So, this, I'll send you the full block later, but I'll read you to it. So while attuned to this crystal, it grants you telepathy. What's your intelligence score?
My intelligence score is 14.
14, okay, that's the second highest. You have a meridian telepathy of 60 foot, and the gem actually glows, with bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 foot, and it glows this like purplish inner light while you're attuned to it.
Cool. You see, like, Scratch holding the gem. It starts to glow, and then in your voice, you hear, in your head, you hear her speak, huh, neat. And she doesn't seem to realize that she's speaking in your head because she's just looking at the gem.
What's neat about it? Is it just glowing?
The telepathy is it is two ways, but obviously you can only do one target at a time.
So, oh, okay, alright, one person then. Huh? So, I didn't say that out loud.
Yeah, I mean, I heard it. You said it was pretty neat.
Wait a moment. You see her with her lips closed, you hear her speaking to her head buncher. It's like, can you hear me?
You didn't move your lips then. That was pretty cool. Do that again.
Alright, like, I think I can, like, talk with you in your mind now, like, with this gem. Look, it glows.
Oh, pretty handy. Maybe.
Hey, why are you talking to yourself, Badger? I mean,
Do the trick on him with the head talking.
Oh, good. I can talk in your head now with this gem.
you're talking. What do you mean talking in my head? I can hear you.
Yeah,
What?
but then her lips are impassive. She's not speaking. She's like, look.
Oh, you can do that thing. You know where you do the puppets and you just pick it down. You can do that thing.
No, it's like, I think this gem lets me, like, speak to your mind directly. It's like,
Okay. That's pretty cool, actually. It can
Wait.
come handy.
I got an idea. Is there somebody visibly drunk in the room, like sitting like visibly drunk?
Yeah, there's a guy like pretty drunk. Yeah.
And Scratch will telepathically speak to him. It's like, so, what could she say?
I was gonna say, just before we do that, Bahagor will be like, okay, can I communicate with you as well?
No.
Oh, just you can speak. Oh, okay. Can you read my mind now?
Oh wait, is it two-way? Is it two-way telepathy or not?
Can you read this?
I can't read it. I can only speak.
Can you hear my thoughts?
I didn't catch if it's a two-way telepathy or one-way.
I will tell you in a second.
Oh, sorry, Mitch.
Telepathy. It's a magic ability that allows a monster communicate mentally with another creature within a specified range. The contact creature does not need to share a language to communicate this way with it, but it must be able to understand at least one language. A creature without telepathy can receive and respond to telepathic messages, but can't initiate or terminate the conversation. So you can communicate back in your mind. So basically, you have to reach out first. It's like you've got like a phone, but like everyone has a phone, but you've only got the phone with credit.
Okay.
So you can like open the call, talk, receive messages back, talk freely, and then anytime you terminate it, they can't hang up on you.
Oh, okay. So it's like you still hear me.
Yeah, I can hear it still.
Okay, so you hear in your mind, tits and balls, tits and balls, tits and balls, tits and balls, tits and balls.
I made the call and she terminates the call.
I think they just turned off the call.
Yeah,
Tits and balls, tits and balls, tits and balls.
If you are incapacitated, you cannot initiate telepathic contact, and all current contact is terminated when you become incapacitated as well.
Does this item have a name so I can add it on Beyond?
Yes, it is called a Psi Crystal. PSI.
Okay.
Hey, what's the distance on this?
60 feet.
Oh, that's okay. That's cool.
Yeah, she'll just telepathically speak to the drunk person in the corner of the room. She'll just say, "Beware the wolves," and just cut it off.
Can you roll me a D100, please, Scratch?
Yes.
And the guy's looking around. He's like, "Who said that? Old man Jimbo, was that you? I know I should have died in those woods. I'm sorry."
Oh, shit.
That's not a bar fight. Oh, you said something about me. No, you said, oh, come here, you.
Okay. Yeah, so Psi Crystal acquired. After, now you're kind of getting used to your newfound telepathy, what languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Druidic, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Yeti.
Wow, Yeti?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. You begin to hear something, and you're intelligent to know that the way it is phrased, it is some kind of language, but you don't understand it. And it was kind of like, it's almost just like in the back of your mind. It's not like, it's like you're hearing it, like perceiving it, like by telepathy, but it sounds like so distant and garbled and faint. And it's just it seems to be as like 3 sentences, maybe just repeating and repeating and repeating and they don't fucking stop.
Well, a small problem with this stone. It seems to be repeating 3 sentences in a language I can't understand, over and over and over, and it doesn't seem to like to stop. So I'm like, if I get irritable, it's maybe because of that.
Alright, but what's it saying?
I can't tell. I can't speak the language.
Can
you repeat it?
Yeah.
So that one of us might know.
Could Scratch try and repeat it?
You can certainly try. It is like it sounds. It's not like super loud at the moment. It's quite quiet, so it's more like that.
Could she use her telepathy to try and like transmit the language that she's hearing into somebody's mind?
You can make a performance check because you still have to. The telepathy lets you communicate, as in you talk. It's not
Okay.
like you can just share information. You can't be like, well, I use telepathy to just show them what the room looks like. You can't send images, or you can't send audio files or anything like that. You'd have to still communicate it yourself. So I'd say it'd be probably like a performance check just to see how close you can get your. Because you still have to basically say it. You're saying it in your mind.
Okay, I'll use guidance on this one.
Yeah, of course.
That's 9 plus a d4. That's a 11. And she'll do it to Bahagor, Malice, and Dodger in turn.
Okay, what language does everyone speak?
Common, Draconic, and Dwarvish.
Common, Elvish, Halfling.
And Malice speaks Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Everyone speaks Dwarvish, except
None of you
Buzzer.
understand what range garbled like noise is coming into your brain.
I'm gonna be a
I will
pistol or
say
something.
it is definitely, for those of you with intelligence 15 or higher, it's unfamiliar. It's not like, you know, like in real life, if you hear someone speaking and you're like, you meet the odd word, like you know, because people, oh yeah, that's definitely Italian or that's definitely Draconic or whatever it is. You don't pick up, it just sounds very alien.
Cool. Well, I ain't got a fucking clue what that is.
Hmm.
No, but I've never heard anything like that before.
Well, can't be helped. I'll see how long I can stand the repeating and if I can, you know, like, push it out of my mind.
Can you just like
Because,
turn it off?
Nope, it's there.
Well, sucks to be you now.
It's pretty unlucky.
I mean, if I want to, I think if I just, you know, remove my link to the stone, it should stop. So I'll see how annoying it gets. But I hope that's how it will work. If I'm stuck with the 3 sentences for the rest of my life, I think I'll just go feral.
I think maybe something important.
Well, no way for us to tell, is there?
Maybe someone asking for help or something. I don't know.
Whatever it is, I can't understand it, neither can any of you, and I doubt anybody else here can, so...
I think maybe someone in town would be able to,
Or,
you know,
maybe,
someone very intelligent with all some variety of
maybe-
languages.
maybe our kobold friend could. He seems rather intelligent. Could she look for the kobold?
Perhaps.
Trex is behind the bar right now.
Trex. Trex was
What do you want?
I got a favor. I'm trying to understand a message I am receiving, but it's in a language I do not understand. But I think you could maybe help me?
I mean, maybe.
Alright, just brace yourself because it's gonna like come into your head, not like through your ears. And she's gonna project the messages she did to the other 2 people.
I didn't catch that.
Ah, fair. Any idea what...
Trex says audibly out loud, does not reply in your head. What
Any
you
idea
do
what
get in your
light-
head is, you need to help me. I'm trapped in my own mind. Something's keeping me out, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on in here. This is crazy, man. Oh, fucking hell. It all happened when I picked up a goddamn bag.
Wow. He's nuts. He's crazy.
Wait, what?
So you send that connection out, and then you hear in a completely different voice from Trex, who just said to you, didn't quite catch that, doesn't even make any sense. And then you hear, help man, I'm trapped in my own fucking mind in here, I can't keep going on like this.
Trex,
It's only been half an hour.
may I ask you something?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Why is there a different voice in your mind screaming for help when I communicate telepathically with it?
Oh, that's probably just my crazy brain. Wouldn't worry about
Can
it
she
too much.
insight?
My dad had one, his dad had one.
Can she insight?
Yeah, of course you can.
What the fuck?
Didn't think you were going to use telepathy on the kobold.
I'll use my inspiration.
Yeah, go for it.
I get one per day as a human. That's a 24.
Okay, the 7 wouldn't have done it, but the 24 will. Track seems to be lying to you. The crazy brain sounds like a quick cover up, like a quick thinking on his feet.
Thanks. I don't think that's a crazy brain. So tell it to me straight. If you want to talk maybe somewhere not in a crowded tavern, or you can talk in. Oh, you can't talk in my head. Never mind. If you want to talk somewhere not in a crowded tavern, I'd be happy to oblige. But that doesn't sound too good for the poor soul trapped in your head. So I'd rather like to know what's going on. It also sounds very much against any natural principles, and it's kind of my thing to investigate those around here.
You see that Trex clutches at the threadbare satchel kind of around their like waist a bit tighter as they kind of look at you, like narrow their eyes. Well, I don't think that's it's probably not necessary. Nothing to talk about. You know, just working the bar here. You know, that's what you wanted, right?
I'll ask him politely.
Make me a persuasion check.
I think guidance would be cheesy on this one. That's 20.
All right, sure. Vernon, are we entitled to breaks here? Do we get breaks like legally, like after 6 hours? Do we get like 20 minutes or something? Is that a thing? Oh. No one's ever asked me for those before, but I am the only employee, so that does sound nice. If you take one, can I take one? Yeah, certainly, of course you can. You know, because I'm your boss. Okay, works for me, boss. I'll see you in 20 minutes then. All right. I think I just got a promotion.
Mm-hmm. All right. Would it be alright if I invited my colleagues, or do you want it to be just between the two of us?
I would say the less prying eyes, the better.
Very well then. Well, let's go outside.
All right. You go
And
outside.
she'll telepathically send to Bahagor. It's like, she'll quickly say something like, Terex is not what he seems. Investigating now. If I don't return, go find him. And don't follow him for now. And she will go with Trax.
Okay. You go with Trax. Trax will be like, what about down the side here? This is where we go for smoke breaks, I guess. I'm deciding it now. He's going to take smoke breaks round the corner.
Very well. So, what's the deal? What are you? You're not a kobold.
No, I'm not a kobold. That is correct. To be honest, I was a human once. Don't quite know if I still am or not. But, you know, I don't mean any harm to these guys. And look, you know, this means that I can, you know, I've made some good friends. I think it's nice here, you know. Like, look at me. Like, what am I gonna do? What harm am I gonna do?
I don't know. So, and how did you end up in the body of a kobold?
I'll tell you what. I have to whisper. You don't know who's listening.
I know you can't talk in my fucking mind. Never mind. Actually, you whisper.
Okay, he leans on, whispers in your ear. I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
No.
Because you just entered within 5 feet, motherfucker.
You bastard. You fucking bastard.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
You don't get heroic
No, I already used
inspiration,
that,
or have you
remember?
used it?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So, meanwhile, in the tavern, you guys see that message? What you see is Scratch and Trex go out, and after about 5 minutes, Scratch comes back inside. Scratch, what's everyone's passive perceptions?
Mine is
16.
16, 1.
12. 12.
What's yours, Malice? 16. Okay. Yeah, so you, basically, I would say Malice and probably, yeah, Malice and Bodger, you guys should pick up that Scratch has got another bag on their back that they didn't have before, and they come over to the table. Well, yeah, all sorted, just a little misunderstanding, nothing strange, just sadly.
Did you
Suspicion.
pick some more stuff up? Got a new bag?
Yeah, so it turns out that the kobold had a really bad drug problem. So basically, I was able to convince them to give me his bag with all his stuff in it, and I'm gonna get rid of it. But that way, if he stops taking it, hopefully his mind will go back to normal. But it seems fine now. He even started speaking Draconic again. It's great. He was so happy he took off running.
I mean, that would be instantly
That
suspicious, even
seems suspicious as
without
shit.
knowing that something was off.
I don't know if they
could
can
I-
hear me,
to-
but that's
to remain in
suspicious as shit.
I can hear you.
We could hear you.
Okay.
Um,
Can I
Um,
insight that? Because
Make it
it's
insight.
yeah,
suspicious as
insight,
shit.
please.
Sure.
12 from me.
You'll do inside as well, or just two of us?
If you are suspicious of Scratch, you may
What do
make
you
an
want?
insight check. Malice? Yeah, Bagor, I'd say like you both pick up that Scratch is lying to you. Bodger, there's just something off. You just can't quite put your finger on it.
Oh, nice. What kind of drugs? We used to
I
have all
don't know, it
sorts.
looks like a lot of mushrooms and
What
stuff.
kind of drugs?
Well, you know, I've spent a lot of time at sea. Sometimes we need uppers to get ourselves up, or downers to get ourselves down, or side to sideies just for fun.
And you see Scratch pulls the satchel around, opens it up, and inside there are clumps of moss, lichen, and shrubbery.
Oh,
Malice
Yeah,
will
not
hold
like
her
new
hand out
drugs.
and be like, let me see. I'm good at identifying this sort of thing. I've been in the Underdark a while.
No, I think it's best I just destroy all this stuff. I'm gonna do it and get back to the inn.
No. Scratch, come here for a second. You just went out there with your little kobold friend there, and then you come back inside. Say, you don't look like yourself. What did this kobold told you?
Like I said, that he was on a lot of weird. He took a lot of this weird stuff that he found out in the wilderness. It was messing with his head. So I was
Okay.
able to convince him to give it to me, so he'd stop taking it, let the effects wear off.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Sure. You cast Detect Magic.
Okay, so
You would
I'll-
see the crystal begins to glow with magic, probably with some kind of. I think the best school, definitely enchantment would be the best school. There is also the satchel has nothing, nothing magical in it. Everything in it is mundane. Are you looking at anything in particular?
I mean, I'm looking at Scratch.
Scratch is not under any magical effect,
Okay.
unless Scratch has anything else startling. But like, as far as I'm aware, Scratch is not under any magical effect.
Okay, I kind of like. Probably just like put my hands on the table like this. Okay, Scratch. Let me see what's in the bag. And,
I'm showing
just
you.
give-
Look, it's some mushrooms,
Let
some
me-
shrubs.
Let me grab the bag. Let us grab the bag and have a look what's inside the bag.
well, no. You mentioned, right, that you were going to destroy it when we
Yeah,
got
but-
back. There's a fire over there. All
Yeah,
that
exactly,
stuff's
but
going to be
I
alright to burn.
And don't
Might
understand
as
why
well-
you just
Like, if it's going to be making us a bit squiffy, if it burns, then all the
I
better
feel like
for
maybe
it.
that would be a bad idea with the amount of people in here. We don't even know what this stuff is. It could be poison.
You're
Well,
right,
maybe
let's
we-
head
we-
back
we-
and burn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do when we get back to the tavern and the inn, and just we're away from everybody. I was gonna take it out into the snow or something like that, and just get rid of it.
I think you should give it to us. Let's have a look what's inside. Why is asking to burn the stuff anyway? Why?
I'm showing you what's inside. Why are you being so
Yeah,
weird?
I'm not the one be weird. I think we're all at the table here. I think this is a very weird
look, and
behavior from you.
Scratch dumps out the contents of the bag onto the table. Look,
Oh, okay.
there's nothing else. See, and then scrapes it back in.
Would I recognize that the moss and lichen and stuff are like none of the contents are actually drugs?
I would say that you could make me a
Give it a
nature check. If you think that your past life and experiences might aid you in that way, you can give yourself advantage or disadvantage.
Look,
if you are.
I've done a lot of
probably
drugs in
would.
my time.
Yeah, I'd say with that, you don't recognize any of them. Like, they don't look like anything really recognizable.
I'm telling you now, right? If these are drugs, they're shit drugs. That is a clump of regular fucking grass.
Yeah, right, but it looks like it's grass from, like, this region, I think. I don't know why the kobold had it.
Okay, and where is the kobold? Where is he now?
Like I said, after I took the bag off him, he was so happy he took off running.
In the snow?
Right back. I'm gonna nip outside to where the direction in which they went. Yeah.
You follow the tracks in the snow, which have not been covered up because it's only overcast, and you see the alleyway. You see like the little footprints, stuff like that. If you want to maybe an investigation check to try to piece together what happened.
Is there just the body of a dead kobold to one side?
17. You see the footprints of the kobold pacing back and forth clearly for a time, and you're able to follow them until they get close to where Scratch had stopped in the snow. Then the next set of tracks you see for the kobold are about a good, give or take, like 8 foot back, and they are like as if someone had, like, you would say, leaped backwards, like either in surprise or like, you know, to like get away from something maybe, and then the footprints of the kobold turn tail. They're deep in the snow, full sprint, and they run and run just out of the thing, around the corner, and just like you choose to follow them if you so wish.
Probably wouldn't follow him. Probably head back inside and be like, all right, so I found where they had their little chat, and it's true. Although he did seem to run away pretty fast, but like running away rather than, you know, running towards a new life. Seemed to like jump back about 8 feet, which from a standing jump from a kobold is pretty far.
He was just really happy.
Yeah, I'll bet. Weird though, innit? You've just given him this great news and he jumps away from you. You sure you didn't steal that satchel?
I definitely did not steal the satchel. The satchel is, right now, mine. And he gave it to me.
Okay, can you do me a favor? Can you talk in my mind with that little stone of yours? Can you use your stone to talk to me?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Well,
Don't hear
I
anything.
can't hear anything.
That's weird. Maybe it's broken. Do you want to give it a try? She takes it, offers it to you.
Yeah, I'll have that. Thank you very much. Bodger, come here for a second.
Right, I'm here.
You know, I'm not too familiar with magic items, but I think,
Nor me.
but you know, when it takes a little bit of time for someone to be able to use the magic item.
Yarp.
Our friend Scratch could use it, no problem. She can use it now, which means I don't think that's our Scratch. Because she can't use the stone.
Scratch just stands up, goes, well,
She's
I'm going to go
literally
to the
right
restroom.
there.
No.
She starts going for the door.
Malice, do you want to go powder her nose or whatever it is you do?
I
It's a
don't
very
something.
Small single cubicle thing outside.
I don't give a fuck.
That
I'm fine on my own. I'm all good. And Scratch starts going.
Do you know what? I had enough of this. Malice, grab her.
Malice will
Grab her.
Malice will not grab her, but Malice will stand
Malice,
to follow.
You.
Malice is aware that the druid is stronger than her.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Let's just
I'm
get
gonna
us-
need you to step aside, please, Malice, because otherwise I'm gonna wee myself.
Go straight ahead.
No. You're not gonna go anywhere.
I'm going to go straight ahead, and she'll try to
Just
move past you.
Let her go.
Yeah,
let
you
her
can
go
move
to the
past
little
me.
girl's
I
room.
will follow.
It's all right.
Okay.
I'm telling you, that's not Scratch. I'm raising my voice now because I'm very frustrated.
People start like looking around, like whispering, like, what's going on?
That's
Somebody's
what
had too much to drink. Or, like,
Something
someone, like,
happened
calls.
here. That's not.
I
Okay,
think
I'm
milk's-
gonna stay. I'm gonna stay right with you. Like,
Don't worry. I think
Here.
that milk's gone to his head. We're just
Scratch
gonna
gets to
head
the
out
door.
now. All right.
You go
Scratch gets to
toward
the
it. I'm
door,
gonna
she
come.
turns around, and she says,
I'm gonna
like,
come with you.
you're going to leave me alone. And you
No.
watch as, for a split second, Scratch's face just becomes like this, like, horrible skeletal visage for one moment. I need all of you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
8.
But
Fuck.
you
Oh no, wait,
save,
no.
save.
No, that's
no,
mine.
19.
You're 19.
Is this against being frightened, by the way?
It is against being frightened.
Fuck yeah, halflings.
13 will
might be
just
enough.
succeed.
Oh.
If you got an 8, you would have taken some damage because you failed by 5 or more. But you just succeeded with the 13. None of you are frightened by the horrifying visage
Malice
of the
says-
ghost that is currently possessing
Malice
Scratch.
says, okay, that's all I needed, and goes to hit her with her mace.
Okay, and
Yeah.
that's a roll initiative, people. I guess I'll get
Is it
some
this?
tokens.
I'm assuming like are we like in the tavern as well? Like still happening
You're
inside
like
the
in
tavern?
the
I think
doorway
it's like at
to
the
the tavern.
threshold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Malice is like,
We do not
a
roll
mildly
initiative.
weird thing happening. Time
We
to
become it.
violence.
So I told you that's
Yes.
not Malice. I told you that's a Scratch.
I mean, you're right on both counts, I guess.
Oh, we don't do the word initiative, do we?
We don't roll it, but we will roll
Oh,
it just
yeah,
to get it on the board.
yeah.
Get yourselves on the board, and then I'll need your.
Even that didn't work.
Change it to your dex. I'll change
Alexis
mine.
13.
So, let me just do a little.
Getting mine's done.
Someone deleted themselves. It's always good to see. Bahagor.
I'm trying to
So
fucking
we're
select
rolling-
myself, but it won't let
Oh
me.
fuck! What did I do? Shit!
Deleted yourself.
pick-
eh?
There you go.
Deleted
I'm back
yourself,
there.
you're out of the campaign, get out of here.
I died.
We are
There you
also
go.
not rolling for initiative, right? Because we are.
He did the self-delete. Yeah, we're rolling to get ourselves in the list.
Yeah,
just to
just-
save Hannah
just
having
eat
to add
yourself
us manually.
Yeah.
Bill went one step further and self-deleted himself, so he'll be rolling 4d6 drop 3 shortly.
Yeah. So Malice is right next to
Drop left.
Scratch. That's roughly how you guys are probably in my head.
Yeah,
There's
that's
also
about right.
a load of kobolds and patrons behind you, except for
Probably shitting
Trex,
themselves.
who's fucking gone.
Bye, Trex. Nice knowing ya.
And
But I guess not actually, because you were a ghost.
okay, so
Oh, so she's actually possessed. Fan-
Can I do my what's the word? It's a feature that I get from being a monk. Uncanny metabolism. Regain all the expended focus points and regain 1d6 plus 3 hit points.
is that as part of a
Yeah, so it's once per long rest. When you roll initiative, you can regain all
Yes.
expended focus points. And yeah,
you certainly can.
so I'll roll a d6.
Okay.
So I gain 7, back up to maximum. Sweet, thank you.
So just put Malice in the initiative order. And I had your initiative written down somewhere, but I can't find the top of my head. There you go. 18 for Bodger, 14 and 14 for Scratch. Malice. And Bahagor got like a 12 or something.
we still have the bonus HP from before, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Bodger, you are the first to act.
I'm going to move to here. And I'm going to try to slap some sense into Scratch 2.0
Okay.
with
your
some
That's
unarmed
Scratch.
strikes.
That's Scrooge.
Screechy. Natural 1, halfling. I can re-roll
You
that
can re-roll as
way
a
first
halfling.
time. 14 to hit.
Does a 14 hit you, Scratch?
That hits.
Okay, that hits.
That is 6 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
And one moment. No, I don't want to push it. Do I want to push it away from me? No, because we can all 3 reach. That's fine. I will bonus action. Just do a normal unarmed strike. Keep my flurry for now.
Sure.
25 will hit. 7 bludgeoning. Snap out of it! And that'll be it for me.
Alrighty. Scratch. It would be your turn, however, you are just stuck watching all this happen as
Do you want me to see your sheet, or?
no, you are it's okay. You and me are gonna work together on this. So the thing possessing you controls your body, and it can use your possessed statistics, except for the fact that it doesn't get your class features, your proficiency bonuses, your past knowledge.
No wild shape for you.
And its intelligence, wisdom, and charisma reflects its own. So that means it is a 10, 12, and 17 respectively. It's still so that means that she can just busy hit stuff. It can't spellcast, it can't wild shape, any of that stuff.
Unfortunately, Scratch is heckin' strong.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Scratch, you're pretty fucking beefy. So what weapons you got?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? So I have a longsword, a sickle, a staff, a fist.
A fist.
2 fists.
Okay.
Just the one fist. The other hand can't close.
Just 1 fist, actually.
I would say you're probably. I mean, it's up to you. Who would you? I mean, I'll guess who the ghost would think would be the like most dangerous target would be. Would be. Just because they're right next to him, it's gonna have a Bodger or Malice.
Yay! I'm a threat.
Bodger's already tried to attack, and has hit a couple of times. Malice didn't do anything, so probably would target Malice, because it might be able to like stop Malice from being able to act if you can deal with her quick enough.
Well,
So make a swing
she'll
against her.
do. She'll go two-handed.
24 to hit Malice.
Cleric.
Malice, you take 13 points of slashing damage,
Ouch, my cleric.
and that is
Wow.
Scratch's turn. Malice, you're up. Stop it! You're hurting me.
Yes, that's the plan.
You're just gonna kill me, your friend.
That's okay, I'm a cleric, I can heal you again. And then we'll look to Bodger and be like, are we killing her?
You just need to slap some sense into her.
Got it. I'm going to... use my Divine Spark.
Oh,
Sure thing.
don't know what that is, but ooh.
I also don't know what that is.
You have to make a con saving throw.
So
Scratch concept, please.
Mm-hmm. That's a 5.
You fail. You take this much radiant damage. 8.
How much?
Damage.
Ooh. Scratch is looking bloodied.
Oh, wow.
Do I have bonus actions? Not really. I mean, I have healing word, but I'm not doing that.
You can heal a Scratch.
I'll heal Scratch later.
Okay. Anything else, Malice?
Nope, that's me.
Bahagor.
Okie dokie. I am going to bonus action hex, and I'm going to choose maybe strength.
Sure.
Actually, I'm going to go with wisdom. Okay, wisdom. And I'm going to go over to her. Say, what have you done to Scratch? Tell me. But then I whack him with my icy sword.
Sure thing. I've not
See
done
my hand.
anything. I am Scratch.
You're not. Shut up. Whack him.
Ow! Why are you hurting me so much,
Where
Bahagor?
is my Scratch?
Nice.
You're killing me! Roll your damage, roll your damage.
Imagine if you were just trying to like be more yourself amongst your friends, and they just started
12?
beating the shit out of
What
you.
a 12 hit Scratch.
12 moments.
Scratch like parries it with their long sword.
Mister.
You've all gone crazy. Can't you see that? It must be those mushrooms or something. I told you I shouldn't take them out the bag.
That's my turn.
Bodger.
I think I'm going to go for a triple slap this time. So action.
Just keep hitting her.
Yeah, keep smacking. Unarmed strike. 18 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
7 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm. Bloody still? Wait,
Oh.
no. Critical.
I'm going to flurry of blows. So first bonus action smack. 21 to hit. 10 bludgeoning.
Yep, down.
Non-lethal.
Scratch
Mhm.
falls unconscious as you punch her in the face, and as she drops to the ground, you see appearing behind her, standing there, this ethereal form of a spirit. You see a human-looking man with like flowing hair, like a sad-looking face, and his he looks at you all and like holds out his hands towards you, and his head falls into it, and he catches it, and then the head separate from his body says, "Why did you have to help do that to me?" And they like hold the head under their arm with his headless corpse, and you see they look down at the satchel and they look up at all of you. Anything else, Bodger?
I will probably, out of instinct, probably do a little run around him and use my second flurry of blows,
Punch
if I
the
may.
ghost.
Perfect, go for it.
Punch the ghost.
That'll definitely
Now
hit.
20. I'll re-roll that second d6 because I can do that because of Tavern Brawler.
Just tell me the new total.
So the new total is 13 instead of 12.
Perfect. Your fist passes through this individual, but you do feel
Darn ghosts.
you're able to disrupt some of that ethereal connection a little bit, but not enough as you would if you were punching solid meat. Yes, you do. It is resistant to non-magical bludgeoning.
Cool. I will say to you this. I'll keep this one occupied. Do something. Magic or like holy or something. And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. It will.
What a terrible time to have so much necrotic damage on you.
What a terrible time to have +1 to charisma saving throws.
The ghost stands there, puts up their hand, because everyone's so busy holding their head, and goes like, "Stop!" Malice.
She is going to. First things first, she's going to cast Healing Word on Scratch. That was a good
Nice.
healing word.
Oh yeah, 2024 rules, isn't it?
Wait, and myself. What's happening? Oh,
You come to.
Scratch, you were aware the whole time.
yes.
All the things your friends said,
Oh,
all the things they did, fully aware. You could not do anything. You were incapacitated in your own body, which is why I felt need to highlight that of its telepathy, just in
Imagine
case this came up.
Horrible.
like-
Malice will pat your cheek and be like, "Don't worry, there was a ghost inside of you."
I figured it. Yeah. Can we please kill it?
Filled you with ectoplasm.
No. Also, good catch, Bahagor, for picking that up. Like,
The way I knew something was wrong from the beginning.
And then she
Anyhow,
will hold her mace out to the ghost and be like, "Get out of here. Go haunt something else."
Can you be a bit more specific with that, please? Bodger pokes Zed from around the ethereal form.
See the ghost turns, look at Podger.
Mostly headless dick, I do not want in my body, thank you.
Anything else,
An
Malice?
excellent reference that cannot be understood in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, anything else,
complaints
Malice?
for them.
No, it's me.
it.
Alrighty, Bahagor. There's a now conscious Scratch laying on the ground who you've hexed, and the ghost.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You can see
Can't
like
Hex,
my.
sorry, can't Hex be moved because the creature was reduced to 0 hit points?
Oh.
Or is it when it dies?
Oh, you.
I don't know if it's old rules
Wait,
or
how
new
does it?
rules.
Oh, yeah.
Because normally Hunter's Mark is when you reduce a creature to 0 hit points.
Hex should be able to move as well, shouldn't he? But the thing is, because it was possessing.
Yeah, but you cannot
Scratch.
target the ghost when it is possessing someone of any spells, attacks, yada yada yada. You can only target the person's possessing.
Okay. Oh,
That's how it works. Sorry.
so it's only if the target dies they can get moved.
If the target
if it drops to
drops to
0
0
hit points, you can take a bonus action later turn to curse the new creature.
Okay, so I can
it doesn't
I
matter
can move
that
it.
they have hit points again, because at some point they did drop to 0 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, so my bonus action I can move it to the ghost, right?
But you gotta
Okay,
make
I'm
them-
gonna move to the ghost. I'm gonna move to ghost. I'm gonna choose charisma.
Charisma.
Or does it have to be? Does it have to be the same? No, the same ability.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna. You see Bahagor's mouth just like kind of filling up with like this icy sort of energy, and it's this glowing big Greenwich and blue and white. And it's like, listen to me, ghost. I'm not gonna be as nice as my friend over here. You start explaining yourself why you did what you did to my friend. Otherwise, something pretty bad's gonna happen to you.
Also, what's the deal with the bag? It's not even magic.
It's my
I
life's
like.
work.
I'm trying to, I don't know, maybe intimidate him or persuade him. I don't know.
Sure.
Someone can fuck up that bag. Might be able to, or maybe
Oof,
bury
11,
it.
fuck's
Lay
sake.
him to rest.
It will still only affect the ghost's wisdom because whenever you cast a spell, you choose an ability, not whenever you move it.
I can't, also, if I don't use lucky, it has to be before I'll roll, right?
Lucky has to be before, but then if for inspiration, you can use anytime.
I don't have I used it before my inspiration, so yeah, that's 11 then. 11 intimidation.
I don't have to tell you anything.
If you tell us, maybe we can help.
I
Good
did
at
mention
helping.
that it was my life's work, but then that one just kept talking over me.
What do you mean your life's work?
I was an alchemist, a sage. My name is Janth Alawar. I was cataloguing the flora of Icewind Dale. However, me and my guide were decapitated by a yeti in the foothills of Kelvin's Cairn 2 years ago. Luckily, these kobolds stumbled across us not long ago. I was able to take charge of their leader. I was able to gather up my things. I was hoping if I could get to a town, I would be able to get my findings published.
Well, maybe we can help. That.
So,
Well, maybe we could have just asked instead of,
Most people, when they
Possessing our
see a
friend.
ghost, tend to scream and run away.
do you see us screaming, running away right now?
Most
No,
people
but I
are
did
wimps.
punch him in the knackers.
Exactly. My friend there punched a ghost. I was about to literally obliterate you with my ray.
But you
Alright.
could come closer if you wanted to get a good look at me, see my true form.
No.
Don't do that. I came close and he took possession of me. So, the only thing that you want to do is publish your work. Correct?
I also have still lots of cataloging to do. I'm nowhere near finished.
Never mind, I was about to offer my body to publish your fucking book, but I'm not cataloging anything for you.
Fuck cataloging. Fuck.
I think
that.
we should just kill him. Hey, he's really annoying me right now. I think we should kill him again.
I mean, he's already dead. Can you kill a ghost?
Okay, just vanquish him out of existence.
I don't know if that's how that works.
I mean, punching it weren't doing nothing.
Let's just get rid of him. He'll just possess somebody else.
In the bag.
I'm not sure how
Are there
I
like
can explain.
notes in here, or do I have to try and work out what all this moss is?
I know everything that I need to know, and that I didn't make a note. It's in my mind.
Well, okay, give us a minute. Let us write it all down, and then
Which may take some time.
How long would it take?
Well, I still had cataloging to do. The planned trip was about 3 months. We were about a
Okay,
month
so
in.
Cut the trip short. You died.
No,
You can
that
catalog,
defeats the point.
or you can just get killed by us right now.
Scratch, you're still wearing the satchel, right?
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Scratch, take off the haunted satchel.
Wisdom save. 23.
Yeah, you resist the attempted
Nice.
possession from happening
Oh my
again.
god.
Okay,
if I
deals
could
off
bag
with the
it-
ghost.
Can Scratch just go fucking hit like, alrighty, try to possess me again. And she just, yeah, she's done.
Okay,
She also...
punch her again.
Can she also take off the satchel or on her turn?
I mean, you still have it on you because the ghost that possessed you was wearing it, so you have the satchel.
Chuck it. Chuck it in the fire.
Yeah, sure.
Bodger, anything you'd like to do?
I'm gonna punch it twice.
Sure.
So action. Punch.
Hit.
I'll re-roll that. So the never mind. Still just 5 damage.
Covered.
And punch again. Never mind. It's
Yeah, that would just miss, unfortunately.
like bit annoyed you didn't even try to possess me once. Try to possess her twice. And yeah, that'll be it for me. I can
Scratch.
go faster than you, dickhead.
Alright.
The ghost doesn't know that.
The ghost is like,
Scratch.
I cannot be short again.
Scratch is fucking pissed. Like, you see her eyes flare up with, like, lunar light as she casts Moonbeam on the bastard.
Okay.
Oh.
Send her fuck on him. Make a con save, fucking ghost.
Try to abuse me.
You talked as my character and did a bad job. Now burn.
14.
Burn, DM.
That, well, fuck you, ghost. Yeah, he takes half damage. That'll be 8 radiant.
Radiant.
What's your wisdom? Oh, you have. It's just 14. That just seems very low.
Wait.
Put all your points in strength, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, I have 18 wisdom. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's fine. Because maximum in tier 1 is
Yeah, it's the
15 without magic items.
Yeah.
Just because you're used to incredibly OP
Yeah,
characters.
some dumb people. Dumb shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, and
Cool.
that'll be your turn.
Alrighty.
Was it try and possess me one more time?
Okay. Malice.
So-
Is it a free action to take the bag off Scratch?
If Scratch is willing to give it to you, yes.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Toss it off.
Okay, Mouse is gonna squeeze past Scratch, taking the bag, stand right there. Throw it to the ghost and say, catch.
It flies through the ghost.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. And then I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Okay.
Nice.
Wait, in the fucking tavern.
No, it
Yeah, we're
flies.
we're
Set the bag
outside.
on fire. Throw at him.
But only just.
Saving throw? Question mark. Normally, you say I want to cast a spell, and you tell me what you're
Sorry.
doing.
Dex save.
Dex save. Thank you.
That's like cast burning hands while you have hold of the bag and then set a bag on fire, just throw the bag at him.
No, I threw the
I
bag
think-
to him for him to catch, but I'm assuming
I
it will
think
now
it
be
will
in the
burn that.
cone.
Got an 18, and he, as a ghost, is resistant to fire.
That's okay. He doesn't take any fire damage because, resistant to fire.
No, just takes half.
Resistant,
Okay.
not immune.
Then he take quarter because he succeeded.
Yeah.
Um,
So what did you roll?
I'm rolling it. Chill.
Okay.
Oof.
So half to 4, half to 2.
Ouch.
And his bag catches on fire.
And the satchel begins to burn.
Flammable objects that aren't in the cone, that aren't being worn or carried, start to burn.
Nice.
Yeah. You watch as the ghost watches the bag fall under the snow, just begin burning away with the thing. He watches they begin to drop to their knees, dropping their head as the body of the ghost starts trying to scoop up the bag, or trying to blow out the fire, doing anything they can. You watch as the ghostly form rears back from the burning. That does hurt it a little bit. It's only resistant. It's not immune to it. And then you just hear the ghost's head on the ground, which is rolling away from the body, this blood curdling big scream of no echoes out, and it kind of gets distorted and high pitched, and then it just pop, and the ghost is gone, and you're just stood outside a tavern with a burning bag on the floor, and we're out of initiative.
I'll quickly go and
Burning moss
put up.
smells awful.
Okay. I need a
I know. I'm not liking that smell.
I need
Maybe it
7
is
of them.
drugs.
You missed my pun, you fuckers.
Just let it burn outside. Let's go back and have a drink.
I always hate ghosts, duchové, goddamn spirits.
I know. Scratch, tell me, how did you feel to have a ghost inside of you?
It felt like being a prisoner in my own body, watching it trying to hurt my companions. It was not a pleasant experience that I'd wish upon anyone.
Maybe we
So
should have
now-
a code word.
I think
Like a, hey, I've been possessed by a ghost, please kill them.
Maybe
It's not really like code, though, is it?
No, as
I've
in we
been
would
possessed.
have a word that would mean that thing.
I think once you're possessed, you can't say it. But you did a very good job at picking up on me not being myself.
You
Bahagor,
weren't
at this
nearly
point,
weird enough.
you feel something collide with your side, and you turn around, finally now realizing what's happening behind you. You guys had triggered some kind of impromptu bar fight. All the kobolds are like picking up bottles and smashing them around people's heads, yeah, like we locals as well are picking up the meat skewers from the fire, dipping them in, getting them hot, and flailing around,
Wow.
running away.
I think we should get out of here.
I'm very. I would be up for punching a kobold.
You're pretty hurt.
That
They haven't
We
done
did
anything
beat
to
you
anyone.
to the point of unconsciousness to get that ghost out of you.
fair enough. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, I need a bit of a rest. And
Let's go back.
Okay,
Uh,
you leave
well-
the blue clam to its impromptu bar fight.
They seem like they're having fun.
Well, I don't. I think the kobolds overstayed their welcome after that one.
Yeah, if you guys walk along the main road, you see little distinctive kobold tracks, a deep foot set in the snow, and that run out of the town towards the northwest, heading back towards Lonelywood.
As I leave the tavern, I kind of
Do you think we
went
should
back.
try and help that guy, or? I mean, he is gonna die out there, right?
The tracks, the kobolds.
well,
Yeah.
I can turn into an owl and look for him.
And just because Scratchy would know what happened, the second the ghost possessed you, Trex became himself again. Trex basically said that he was going to tell everyone what happened, and that the ghost wouldn't get away with this, and he was going to make sure that the ghost paid for what they'd done. And then the ghost scared the living shit out of him. He screamed, jumped backwards, dropping the satchel as he did, which the ghost then picked up using your body, and then Trex ran ran the corner and away. You lost sight of him.
She'll relay this to the party and say, you know what? I'll go and turn into an owl and fly and look for him. You know, I can speak in his mind, so that could work.
All right, sounds good to me.
Could I get a bit of more healing so I don't freeze to death as I fly? Pretty please.
Sure.
Thank you.
I'll
She
throw
also heal herself.
another cure wounds at you.
Thank you. Yay.
13.
Right, and before the
Now-
oil goes for a little flap, let's take a little break. We will be right back.
Cool.
aiming for?
Fair enough. And we're back! Once more, just heading back towards the east side inn, you decided to maybe go check up on Trex. And Scrap's about to change form into that of an owl to go look for him.
So she will just, take flight, and she's gonna start following the tracks with her night vision.
Sure. Not far from the clam itself. Probably only about, call it, like, not even a tenth of a mile. Like, maybe a quick push at the very most a quarter of a mile. Up away from the tavern, up the road towards Lonelywood. You see pacing back and forth the little small form with the wings still like wings actually not attached anymore. Wings were like discarded on the ground next to him, pacing back and forth.
Because he was a ghost.
That is correct.
So she was gonna fly down, and she's gonna perch in front of him, cover her head and speak into his mind.
Dinner.
She's gonna speak into his mind. It's like, Trex, correct?
Ah! Oh, real? The Frostmaiden is at you? Oh, I'm sorry for anything I've done. I'll give you my warmth. He starts taking off his clothes.
Oh god.
Is that what you want? Does it make you happy?
No, keep the clothes on. I'm the one that spoke to your mind in the tavern.
Oh. Oh, you. You will save me.
The ghost is dead. We got
The
rid of
ghost
it.
is dead.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole point, isn't it?
Well, alright, the ghost is no more. We got rid of it.
Alright.
So you can come back with me, so you don't freeze to death, and your people need a leader.
Oh. I'm not a leader. I'm just Trex.
Well,
Good.
one way or another, I would recommend you come back to the city, or you'll freeze to death. So,
Probably a good plan. I'll come back.
cool. Will you be able to make it on your own, or do you?
It's not far. It's only like, a couple hundred feet.
All right. Well, safe journeys. And she's
All
gonna
Bye,
give him a nod, and she's
Aurel.
like, I'm not Aurel. No.
Okay, Aurel. Trex starts wandering back towards Tourmaline. Eventually, no doubt reaching the Blue Clam in the aftermath of some pub crawl, and then spreading the rumor that the group who helped rescue the mine are actually led by Aurel the Frostmaiden, who came to him in the form of an owl when he was like in the wilderness.
I can see the town yeller tomorrow. Aurel the Frostmaiden, intervene. But then she's gonna fly back. Our rooms don't have any windows, correct?
No, they're in the basement. For warmth.
She's gonna can she get into the hostel as an owl without changing wild shape?
I would say that like the door is closed because they want to keep the heat in, so you probably need to wait for someone to open the door for you.
She would wait for a bit. She
I mean, like, did you just leave did your friends keep going back towards the inn, or did they like wait for you to come back, or?
I feel like we would have waited to make sure that you didn't become bear food or something.
Oh. Because like she would be fine if they went, so if they are waiting, she'd just come back.
Yeah, so on the way to the east side, you probably see them near the same crossroads where you left them.
Well, he's gonna come back. He seems fine. He thinks I'm Aurel the Frostmaiden, so there's that.
Who?
Yeah, people
it's,
keep saying the name, and I didn't want to ask because I thought everyone else knew, but now he said who, I would like to know who that is.
What would Scratch know about Aurel?
Aurel is she's kind of like common knowledge of who Oral is. Oral the Frostmaiden is that she's a deity, she's a god, who kind of like oversees.
I thought you said she's a dick there.
She's a dick.
Fair enough.
No,
Aren't most the gods?
no. So Oral is like pretty common knowledge. She's like a god, like a goddess. She has a little bit of like a lot of like lore and things about her. She's a very strange like individual, but she primarily is like seen as the goddess of like winter and like that whole kind of thing. So you know that people blame the current like everlasting winter on Oral. They say it's her that has done it to because people have done something wrong or she's not happy. They don't really know the reason why. There's a lot of theories. Oral's never come out and said why or if it even is her and lay claim to it, but everyone's kind of assuming that Oral is behind it based on her abilities.
So Oral is a god, a deity, the deity of winter. She's a deity of this realm as well, and the locals believe that she's the reason for this everlasting winter. That's why they sacrifice to her to appease her. So yeah, a winter goddess. So the kobold
her exact divine position is she is the embodiment of winter's cruelty.
All right, yeah, she's the embodiment of winter's cruelty. Some say so. That's about the gist of how charming of a god she is. Oh, cruelty is a place in nature. So
Everyone keeps complaining about the winter, but I don't think it's even that cold.
well, it's been like this for so long that crops are dying, food is running out, people are dying of starvation, a lot more. So not very pleasant in the long term. Otherwise, I would agree. I very much love the winter, but it's unnatural. All things come to an end and to a new beginning. Nothing lasts eternally. Not even the winter. Anyhow, let's head back now. I would like to get some food in here, some muscle, meat.
Sounds good to me. Also, we should be getting our money from the mine work. So, right, yeah.
She would perch on. I'll roll the dice. She would perch on a D3. There's a D3. God damn it. I'll just use. Alright, I'll roll this. She'll perch on Malice's shoulder if Malice doesn't shoo her away.
Malice will let her perch. Her hand will kind of creep up to protect her neck from owl talons.
Seeing the scratch move a bit to the side, to not intimidate her with her talons. I like a small gesture.
Yep, and then so you make your way back towards the east side, open the door. You see that it's currently the front desk doesn't have a little sign, a little bell as well. And you hear the familiar singing coming from upstairs. Use your imagination. You guys could
Oh no, I'm so bad at using my imagination.
Well,
Right.
tough shit. Go watch the clip.
Better. But
Also, on the way there, on the way there, I'm going to use my magical cunning, which should just take a minute to regain one expended black magic.
you did what once, Malice?
I had a pet bird once.
Oh, really? What kind?
A diatrima.
What?
They're sort of like axe beaks, but they don't have the axe beak. And they're a little bigger. A couple of feet bigger.
That sounds interesting. What, like just a pet, or did you ride it?
She was a mount, but she was a pet too. Her name was Heartpiercer.
Oh,
Heartpiercer, that's a good name.
It's a great name.
She was
Yes.
sweet. My mother killed
Sounds
her when
it.
I disobeyed.
Oh,
Oh.
your parents seem not. Your family in general doesn't seem very nice. I kind of understand why you would maybe leave.
I didn't want to leave. I mean, I know now that they weren't very good people, but they were, I guess when you grow up knowing something, it's what you know, you know?
Well, I guess for somebody to compare things, they have to have something to compare it to. So, yeah. Well, I'll be making dinner. I'm not sure. Do you have any? Do you have some of the meat with you, or do you have anything else you'd look to, Bodger and Bagger, or should I give you some of the meat that I have stashed with me?
Just get some of the meat to go stashed, otherwise it's going to spoil, isn't it? So.
All right, I'll just quickly check. I need to find my meat channel on my Discord.
Maybe you can do some of that fish you got it from those fishermen.
sure.
The meat channel.
Yes, I have a special channel on my Discord where
I wouldn't mind a bit of fish tonight, to be fair. Nice fish soup.
We have 8 fish, or 8 fish rations. So, who wants fish and who wants wolf meat?
Fish and milk. I'm glad I'm sharing the other room.
All right. Do you know what? That sounds lovely. Can you do a bit of fish and goat milk? I think, you know.
Fuck you, right?
That'll be a good one. Very potent.
You can poach fish in milk normally?
You can. That's how you make fish pie.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not a massive leap.
It's like a fish smoothie.
Nothing smooth about that.
Oh, God.
Chunky.
Have you ever tried to blend fish in the milk, like, and then drink it? Oh, it's actually not bad. I highly recommend.
That.
No one has
Very
ever
good.
tried that.
You know, it's very good for your guts. You know, it's good. It might give you a bit of gas for at least 4 or 5 days, but it's good.
I'm no cook, but that sounds utterly horrible. Butcher, fish or wolf meat?
I was gonna go fish, but I think I'll have something a little different. Count me in for the wolf.
All right.
You don't want to try some fish and milk? What? You crazy little halfling.
I swear to Mother Nature. Sorry, Malice, fish or wolf meat?
Meat is meat. I have no preference.
Alright,
We should probably eat the wolf meat ourselves, though. Feeding wolf meat to the dogs feels a little strange.
Fair. We have. I bought feed for the dogs, so they get their own thing. Don't worry.
You have like kibble.
Yeah.
We got
They have.
kibble.
They have. It's called kibble, I think. Like.
It's a
yeah.
brand. The brand is kibble. Yeah.
But sorry. So I'll just make fish for the 4 of us. It spoils faster. Or I'll make. We have 2 stoves, so I'll do the one for me and Malice, and Bodger, I trust you. You can cook fish and not put it in the milk, so I'll give you the other 2 fish. Good.
Oh, damn it.
Deal.
And she's gonna, pull out 2 fish, give them to
It's
Bodger,
okay,
and then she's gonna.
or you can just pour the milk on the fish once it's cooked.
No, you can't.
Excuse me, who's gonna eat it? Is it you or is it me? I can put whatever I want in my fish.
I'm the one who's gonna.
And no one's telling me otherwise.
I'm gonna be the one traveling with you for the next few days, and I like my,
Oh, yeah, I forgot that small. Yeah. For the next 4 to 5 days, just make sure we have a little bit of,
very potent smelling capabilities. Like, I don't want to be dealing with that.
I'll make sure I go and buy some nice scent candles. Don't worry.
Wonderful.
Just put it on.
And what
the
stick
sleigh.
them up here?
David Bowie.
Some eucalyptus.
I love the David Bowie potpourri. Do you guys all know the David Bowie potpourri, the urban legend?
No.
So,
No.
when they were filming Labyrinth, obviously a guy had to, hide under David Bowie to do all the, glass orb twiddlingness, because he couldn't do it. And because he was under the, if he was in a cape and, these hot, sweaty lights all day, it would just stink. So to try and make himself smell better, he would just shove potpourri down the crotch of his trousers.
Like,
Wow.
to give you an idea, this guy was like contact juggling blind.
Yeah.
And like one take, like the scene where David like throws it up in the air and catches it, it took like 7 hours to film that one maneuver.
And that whole time he's just crouching under David Bowie's crotch.
There's some good behind the scenes of it. But yeah,
Malice, can I cook the fish for you, or do you want to do it yourself? Like, I haven't poisoned you yet.
Well, you wouldn't poison me immediately, would you?
Well, no, but I don't plan to poison you at all because, you kind of healed me and you are a valued traveling companion. So why
I'll
would
trust
it's
you
not?
to not poison me.
I
We did beat you to
appreciate it.
unconsciousness earlier in the day, so...
is the
Thank
intention
you.
here to just kill time until you hear from the old speaker?
Just cook dinner
Yeah.
and get the rations and
Sure
talk.
thing. Around about 4 p.m., so 2 hours after you get back, maybe just under 2 hours, while you're cooking away and chatting, you hear the wind and the weather outside get a bit miserable. As it shifts into that of a hailstorm, you hear the pitter pattering on the rooftops nearby as hail begins to fall down.
The rain is hard.
Indeed.
Yeah, hailstones, they can be very vicious.
Which is
These
different
parts.
from snow
Yes,
and also rain.
yes.
There are so many things that fall from the sky. How do you keep track of them all?
Well, hail is like when a stone hits you from the sky. Rain, it's like when somebody splashes water on you from the sky. And the snow is like when somebody... Well, it's hard to describe snow. It's like rain, but slower, and you get wet once you enter someplace and you basically heat up the snow and it melts into water. So like it's the free base.
It's like ice cream falling from the stars.
What is ice cream?
I don't know what that is either. In the Underdark,
man.
there's only one of two things that fall on you. Water dripping from stalactites or stalactites. And you know the difference.
Oh,
There's
I can
also
imagine.
there's also drop flumps.
Oh yeah, drop flumps.
Drop lumps.
And also, I think the Vren or what dropped on us, so...
True.
Anyway, so ice cream. Do you know how to do ice cream? You take the ice and the milk and you mix it a lot until it becomes very, very fluffy and milky, and then you just
You're a
let
big
it
fan
eggs.
of milk, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm obsessed. It's the best thing ever.
Some kind of milk connoisseur.
Yeah, so one day I'll make you guys some ice cream. You'll love it. It's my specialty.
You ever had
Sure.
deep broth milk?
No.
Dip what?
Deep broth.
What is that?
What? Does it?
They're like big and kind of hairy, and they stand on four hooves. They got big
Oh,
horns.
I think no, not that one. I would love to try it though.
They also make excellent steaks.
Oh, the whole package.
One of the foods in my family that we used to make was that basically we hunted down a seal and we cut it open, put some spices and some fish in, and we let it ferment in the ice, or we dug up a hole and let it ferment in the permafrost for a few months, and then we ate it as a stew.
What about you,
There was-
Bodger? Anything interesting from home?
Well, I live most of my life on ships or around them, so, a lot of fish. A lot of salted stuff.
Oh, the squid, I suppose.
Not so much squid, because, it used to be just whatever we could catch from
Ever heard
off the
story? So go on.
just be whatever we could catch off the side of the ship, Chuck a rod out there or a net and get whatever, because, I didn't work on fishing vessels, it was like merchant stuff, so it was more just fishing so that we didn't have to eat something that was salted to shit.
Do you imagine? I've heard stories, this is, you live your life, a big chunk of your life in the sea. I've heard stories about this big, sort of squid-like creature that can tear down entire ships.
Oh, there's all sorts of stories, mate.
That was
About everything. Everyone
Yes.
and their mum's got stories.
There is stories
stuff at
about
sea.
everything.
Have you got any stories you can tell us? Anything you've seen in yourself? Not if you heard, but maybe something you've seen in yourself.
So we survived a pretty big whirlpool. That was, yeah. It was right as like the weather was changing, and we saw it like building, and one of them was like, "Look, the sea's being swallowed by a giant sea creature," and I was like, "No, it's a whirlpool." But it would be a lot more fun if it was like, you know, being like consumed from underneath. Like, so they called it Charybdis, I think. It was quite interesting, but it weren't that. It was just weird currents.
Oh,
That's the thing with these stories, right? Most of them are total horseshit.
probably exaggerated facts.
But they're fun to listen to, you know. A fun
I
tale.
know,
around
but
the
like,
fire.
what's
A good
the point?
story is always much more fun than the truth.
The truth.
The truth is usually
Exactly.
just boring or sad.
Always boring. Yeah, don't bother with the truth, right? Yeah, no, who needs the truth? Times
She'll
like
point
these.
to her eye patch and smile and be like, "Lost it. Arm wrestling with
Wow.
a hook horror."
Oh, right. Who won the match though?
Well, I lost an eye and he lost both the hooks.
Oh.
So is he just like a regular horror now?
Yeah, I guess so. Horror.
Nice.
No
Stump horror.
prefix.
Sub horror.
Stump
And
horror.
now you're Malice, one eye.
One-eyed malice.
I don't know how you'd spell it with
Steve
two
Malice.
eyes, but it'd be funnier if you. Anyway,
One
there's a
time we had
punchline there.
territorial spat with another family in the mountains at Calvin's Cairn. It was rather interesting. The chieftains of both families had to duel to the death. We kept the land.
Oh. Sounds fun.
Well, it's a nice spectacle, you know.
Have you ever
big-
dueled someone to the death?
Once, yes. It's one way to settle disagreements.
No, wait, that would make sense.
Mm.
I was going to ask if you won, but it was to the
Uh,
death, so.
So, yeah.
Might you run away?
No. That's why I'm heading back to Calvin's Cairn. As I said, home. I just tend to drop by every now and then.
Aren't you worried about your family if there's Yetis there?
No, not at all. They are very capable. Hunters.
Also, what is a Yeti?
It's a big, do you know what? It's a very big, furry white creature. A very big, furry white creature that hunts and eats, and lives in the mountains.
Kind of like the
Like
moose.
a bear?
An intelligent bear, yes. Yetis are smarter. They talk.
Smart bears.
I've met a few smart bears in my life.
Like they're like something like the moose that we fought, like that kind of like intelligence.
Moose bears.
Those
Like,
eaters.
you know, big hulking, big hulking. They can be bipedal. I think they're bipedal. I should know. They. I don't know how to put it. Large claws, big teeth, grayish skin.
Does bipedal mean walks on two legs?
Yes.
Oh, thank fuck for that. No, I was about to commit a hate crime, but no, we're all right.
I don't want to say anything. I'm just leaving.
There's a lot of slang on the seas, you see, and I didn't want to assume.
No, the Yetis walk on two. Like they run on usually on 4 legs, but when they walk on 2.
Oh, thank fuck
So
for that.
Are you sure it's not just a bear?
No. It's bigger.
Everything you're saying is like a big white bear.
Okay. Take a big white bear.
Have you
I
ever
don't want
seen
to.
one up close? Could it just be a bear but far away?
I mean, it's an
No.
overgrown bear.
Can bears
Look.
overgrow?
Yeah.
Also,
giant bear.
Also, bears
Giant
don't,
snow bear.
bears don't have horns. Yetis have that.
Oh,
as well.
maybe.
You should have fucking led with that. Got horns.
I kind of assumed that
Oh,
when you
it's
said
like a
they were
moose
like
bear.
the moose.
So it's like half moose, half bear.
Half moose, half bear. But
Half
grey skin. Maybe they
goat.
have drow in them.
Oh no, not goats. I know what you're gonna want to do with them if it's a fucking goat.
Or maybe a cow, half goat, half bear, half cow, half. That's 150%.
You're running out of halves pretty quickly there,
I
matey.
know.
Man,
Oh,
bear,
that's
pig.
It's a large, white-furred creature with grey skin, horns, large teeth that walks on 2 legs, runs on 4, has large claws, and is smarter
White hair.
than.
Are you guys doing riddles down here?
White hair and
I love
grey
riddles.
skin just sounds like a drow again.
Perhaps they have something to do with drow.
Could be a minotaur. You know, ever heard of those? You know, the big man with
No,
cow
not
for a head? and horns.
Like maybe something like that. Can't say. I never saw a minotaur. Also, Yetis are smarter than most people that I've met. So, there's that. Apparently.
Maybe you just meeting stupid people.
That's very possible, but
You
you, are
should
a
be careful
good
about
exception.
meeting Yetis. They tore that ghost's head off. Pre-ghost.
Yes, I just saw a few from afar, once or twice. Better to avoid them on the hunt. You like there's like the chain of predators in the wild, and Yetis are up there. You know, us not so much. We are like below them. The food chain, that's the thing. I forgot how that works. God fucking damn.
You can be above something on the food chain if you eat it.
It's so good that he's playing Scratch because sometimes he's like, you know, the word that I don't know. It's like, this could just be because Adam doesn't speak English as his first language, or it's just really good roleplay.
Always really good roleplay. Am I right?
To be fair, I was looking for a character to mix Czech into, you know, role playing, and it's been working so far.
Like it.
But a food chain is. Anyhow, I wonder if the mayor will make it here, seeing the weather.
Yeah, a little more time passes, probably
I wonder
about.
if the girl upstairs knows how to play the lute.
Well, you can go and ask her.
She's a little
Or-
suspicious.
Or, wait a minute, can I ask her in my mind? Wait, how does
You're
this
gonna
work?
freak her out. Unless there's no evidence I
Um,
have, it's a liar, but you know.
As long as she's within 60 foot of you, you can, yeah.
She's trying to reach out.
Do you play
What do you
the
say?
liar?
Take your
Hello,
clothes off.
do you play the liar?
What? Okay.
Hello?
I'm speaking. I'm
Someone
speaking in your
there?
head. No, I'm speaking in your head. I'm.
You guys all hear
I'm,
from upstairs, like cold out.
Hello.
I'm one of the patrons from downstairs. I'm speaking in your mind. Do you play the
Oh,
liar?
You shouldn't be up here.
No,
I don't-
but now I feel like
I-
we should be.
I'm just talking to you. I don't see anything. Just, do you play the liar?
Do I play the liar? No, I just sing.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And then she's gonna see that answered the question.
Thank
She just-
you. You kind of hear like echoing down the corridors.
Why shouldn't
I
we
like
be up there?
I don't know. After trying to inquire, after trying to find out what's wrong with the kobold and getting possessed, I don't want to find out why we shouldn't be up there.
A bit more time passes. It probably ends up, the hail eventually dies down, and it kind of goes back at an overcast, like, peace and quiet again for a time. And probably around 6 p.m. or so, you hear a ring of the reception bell. You hear Marta kind of like come down the stairs, because the house is, there's a few buildings sitting next to each other, but the walls aren't super thick. And then you hear like, oh, hello there, so good to see you, Matthew. Can I help you anything? Oh, looking for the ones who helped cut the mine. They're just down the stairs. Can I leave a message for them? They're just staying downstairs, but they might be out. I have not been keeping an eye if they're coming or going. Well, if you could let them know that the mine is all clear, and we're resuming operations tomorrow, and that I have their reward for them whenever they'd like to come and see me. Oh yeah, I'll pass on the message. Right, whenever they get back. All right, thanks, Matthew. How are you going? Bye bye. Goodbye, Martin. And then he leaves. Not long after, you hear a little small knock at one of your doors.
Hello, come in.
Hello, sorry to interrupt. Just the speaker dropped by, and he just told me he left a message for you, and just said that he has checked out the mine, and that there's a reward that he has ready for you if you'd like to go see him. He didn't say where, so I would assume either the speaker's house, which is like in the center of town, or you can probably find him at the Blue Clam. He likes to be around there, so.
All right, thank you.
What about your father? Does he play the lyre?
Well, he didn't play the lyre. No, he used to be able to play the it's called the dulcimer. It's kind of like a lyre, but it's you took a lyre on its side and you play it with these little small hammers. Wouldn't be able to do it now though.
Why not?
He's not
You
really
don't forget
physically
stuff
fit,
like
though.
that. Oh yeah. All right.
I know, because my family being here for so long, even my grandparents owned this place originally. And they've had all sorts of crazy folks stepping in. Like that song that I sing about, that's about a woman who came through here once. She's being chased by wind. Mad like.
That's gonna be him tonight. But nods to Bagor with his milky fish.
Yeah.
So, how long ago was this then?
The wind chasing?
The woman.
Oh, way before my time. 50 years ago? As a woman, hang on. What did Grandma say? She was wearing like a red fur-lined cloak, like little red Scarlet Hood. She stopped at the east side on her way to Lonelywood. She was alone and frightened. My grandma used to always say. So my grandparents, they were adventurers, the two of them. They were retired. At that point, obviously, started the inn. And they mentioned they were trying to console her, and for their hospitality, the woman didn't have any money, but she gave them this ring that we had. It's actually still the family, and she shows a little ring on her finger, and it's a little like brass ring. It looks like on the inside of the ring it is fur lined, and the top of the ring has two Arctic foxes, kind of like in yin yang, like interconnected poses to each other. Because she gave them the ring as payment, and then not long after, a howling wind burst into the inn, threw her about like a rag doll, and my grandparents had to intervene, giving her time to escape from this wind. And it battered my grandparents unconscious before following after. That's the last anyone really saw of her. That was about 50 years ago now.
Very strange.
Could Scratch do a check to see like if this is a phenomenon, for instance, for people being chased by Oriel, or
Sure.
what kind would it be? History?
It would be like a history check, see if anything like that comes to mind.
I'll add a D4 to that from guidance if that's okay.
Sure.
That'll be a 15.
15. You don't think anyone, like, there's nothing like super common about like wind chasing people. It's just a little bit strange. However, you did meet a woman in the woods of Lonelywood wandering around. Maybe it was connected. Or maybe it was just merely coincidence.
Who knows? Strange. Well, thank you for the message. We will be sure to see the speaker. How's the weather looking?
Right now, it's not too bad. It's a little bit, it's just a little bit of light cloud. Looks like nothing's no snow coming down or anything. And the moon's not out yet, so it's dark. But you know.
Right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Well, so, are we gonna go see the speaker, Lufchi?
Yeah, alright then. Let's go get paid.
Oh, don't go.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to really shoehorn it. You guys go meet the Seeker. Takes you about an hour round trip, and you're able to collect your money. He pays you 50 gold for getting the mine all cleared. And I believe that was all he had agreed with you.
Is that 50 gold for the whole group, yeah?
For the whole group, 50 gold.
So that's
12
12 and a half
12 gold and a half.
12 and a half. Yeah,
I'm begging.
Cool. Scratch would buy some more rations, so that's okay.
Certainly, yeah. There's plenty of shops and stuff in the town. They look like general stores you can purchase those kind of goods from. So
Yeah, she's gonna buy, like 2 days worth more of rations.
right.
So
Yeah, it's not like
wait,
Strahd. The prices aren't inflated here, so it's all just normal rates.
One day of rations is half a gold piece, I think, right?
That's correct. Yeah, 5 silver for a single day.
Well, in that case, she's gonna buy more. She's gonna buy 5 gold worth of, so that's 10 days.
10 days of rations. Cool. You have enough dog food?
Dog food? That's a good question. Feed.
Do you have enough dogs?
We have 2 dogs. We fed them 2 pieces. We have 2 dogs. We use them for 1 day.
How much dogs is it? 50 gold.
50 gold
each
for a
dog.
dog. But each dog can pull, like, a pretty significant weight. The sleigh is like 300 pounds. I think a dog can pull like 320. So you've got 2 dogs, so you can pull a sleigh and a person at the minute, basically. Is the general.
Right.
But again, if you got a couple more dogs, you might be able to all theoretically pile on the sleigh. Yeah. Anything else anyone would like to acquire?
She would also buy some more dog food, which is, I believe, 10 copper, or no?
It's the same price as
Horse food.
the horse food, the whatever the horse feed for the day is.
That.
I think it is. Check.
It's
Why was it 10
0.05
copper?
gold.
That seems like a weird number.
I'm gonna buy a potion.
Sure, go for it.
That's
So
50 gold. Is that 50 gold, yeah?
A healing potion?
Feed per day is 0.05 gold. So that's for 1 day's in the adventuring gift, the new rules.
There you go. So fee per day, that's what you're looking for.
She's gonna buy up to one gold piece worth of food, which is 20.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Wait, that's 200 pounds worth of fucking feed. Now.
But
Yes,
remember,
it is.
hang on, last time we said that it's not actually
Like,
that amount.
It's not horse food because they're
because
lighter.
it's not the volume, but
So
It's the
how
same
much-
price, but
how
it's not the
much-
volume, because like, for the horses, it's loads of grain, but with the dogs, it's just like, it's like meat. It's like, scraps of meat, innards, that kind of thing. So I think I said it was like a quarter of the weight. I think I said.
Okay, so that's
'Cause the dogs are a quarter of the size.
It's about
of a horse.
£50 for the.
Yeah.
So it's £10 for 1 day's worth. Quartered is £2.5 times 20 is 50.
I'll put it on my Discord so that I don't get overcarrying capacity on D&D Beyond.
Yep,
The potion is 50 gold, yeah? The potion.
for a standard potion of basic healing, it's 50 gold pieces.
I'll get one.
They are not infinite, but seeing as you're in a new town, like anyone's been buying them up recently, so yeah, you can get them on the way. A couple available if anyone would like any potions or anything.
That'll be everything. Scratch is good to go.
Alrighty. Well, if there's nothing else, you guys can stay the night, sleep soundly in the little the East Side Inn, and then on the next day you can head off, continuing on your journey to the south if you so like.
Sure.
Long rest, yeah?
You get a long rest. Yep, everyone gets a long rest. And you rise bright and early. And when I say bright, dark and early. Because the moon cycle just begins to end at 6 in the morning. So it does, when you wake up, it is dark at 6 a.m. because the moon has set and the twilight hasn't begun. Right now, it is. As you wake up, you hear the familiar sounds of those like hailstones battering the outside of the building. You're not sure how long they're going to last for. As you wake up at 6 a.m., you are aware that they are present. You get a bit of breakfast, like get yourself ready for the
in
day.
theory, I wake up, 4 hours before 6 a.m.
If you wake up 4 hours before 6 a.m., it is like overcast. And then around 5 in the morning, the hailstorm starts.
Cool. I'm gonna go up to Bodger, if he's downstairs. I say, okay, morning, Bodger. How are you today?
Morning. I've smelled better. Thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly whereabouts in your body that was coming from, but it was not pleasant. Maybe go easy on the milk.
Or maybe the fish, maybe. Yeah.
Or just choose one thing, stop it, and see if it helps.
Yeah, I don't think mixing, because my room is, you don't want to go up there. No.
You guys,
I'll just close the door.
You were doing two and two,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you were sharing with Bodger.
We were sharing.
We were just like, I'm sorry.
downstairs.
I'm sorry about the smell in it. Like, it wasn't the best.
All right.
What I wanted to say is, I don't know if you remember our previous conversation I had about this sort of nightmares I've been having, and I had something similar last night.
I do want to ask as well, did Bahagor give the Psi crystal back to Scratch?
No, I still have it. I have a little. I want to say no because I forgot, so I'll probably still have it.
You've not,
But not attuned.
You've not gone too far from it anyway, so Scratch is still attuned to it and still it's benefiting from it because they're not far enough to break the attunement.
How far away is it for how long? Because Scratch
think it's
turned
a
into owl form
mile?
for a bit.
It's like a mile
in that
for
case.
like
So,
I'll check. He did not Scratch said he didn't go beyond a mile.
cool.
Because the kobold ran 600 foot from the tavern, so it's a tenth of a mile. That's why I checked that.
So,
But I
couldn't
believe
remember the range on it.
they're still attuned to it, it's just not in their possession.
Oh, and he's gonna go to Bug. It's like, yeah, I've had one more of those strange nightmares, and from what I could remember, it was a place with, I don't know, I could picture this town with high wooden walls. I've never really seen it before, and a harbor where the harbor is completely covered in ice, so the boats cannot go in further. And yeah, I don't know if this means anything to you, or maybe if you spot this something like this, maybe just let me know. Perhaps it could be a sign.
So you're saying, so a town with high
Wooden walls, just wooden fences, very solid structure, and this kind of harbor with all the lakes just frozen and the boats and it just frozen.
I assume Bodger would not have seen this, as it's not one of the two towns that we've been to.
Definitely not Lonelywood, definitely not Turbulent.
Well, I'm not from around here, so I don't have a fucking clue what you're on about, mate.
Exactly. So I don't know if by chance you come across anything like this or if it resembles this, just let me know, because
I'll let you
could
know.
be a sign or something.
Chances are, right, you're gonna notice this before I do, but I'll keep an eye out. How about that?
Okay. Thank you.
Anytime.
How about some more fish? I'm just joking.
All right, are we ready to crack on with our day then?
Yep.
Scar should probably wake up before Malice, start cooking some breakfast. So, hi, Malice, it's Lovius.
I think
Hungry?
you would struggle to wake
Yeah,
up
Malice
before
has been up
Malice.
for
Malice
before you.
before
Never mind.
Malice.
Fucking goddamn elves. Never mind. She would wake up.
You would wake up
Unless
early.
Malice stays up late,
Nah.
and then Trance is late.
You probably wake up just to Malice sitting, staring at you in the darkness.
Morning, Malice. I'll go make us some breakfast. Want some wolf meat or fish?
You can pick. Meat is meat.
Fair enough. I'll go with wolf meat then, and she's gonna, cook up a breakfast or two then. Anyway, slept well or tranced well? Not sure what you do. Like,
Trust.
like do you just like sleep with your eyes open, or do you?
I don't know what you're asking me.
Like, because normally when people sleep, they like lie on the ground or on something, and they sleep. But you do something else. Like, how does that work?
I don't sleep. I don't need to sleep. I just.
Oh,
I don't know. It's like thinking of nothing for a few hours.
oh, neat. All right, that sounds handy in a way.
I think sleeping
Also-
looks handy sometimes.
It's not bad, but it leaves you vulnerable to wolves, as we found out. But alright, yeah, this should work well. And she's just gonna prepare breakfast and
For breakfast, you just wait for this hailstorm to blow over.
yeah.
Okay. You wait a couple hours then, because it doesn't blow over till 8 in the morning. But eventually it does die down a little bit. Once the hail stops, however, it does not clear up like it had in previous days. You're met with heavy snowfall. Big, chunks of snow coming down rapidly. There's a mild wind which kind of cuts through. It makes it feel a little bit colder than if there's no wind at all. There is no natural light because of the thick snow clouds overhead. But there is nothing in the sky to block to it anyway. And yeah, it's cold out here. If you weren't wearing your cold weather gear, you think it would suck to be out here.
Oh, sure, it's a bit nippy over here, eh?
It's gonna be a hard journey, but we'll manage.
I don't think it's too bad.
Well, I've seen worse, and it looks pretty.
But yeah,
in a way.
you guys get your dogs ready, get your sleigh ready, and you begin to heading south towards Targos. The road to Targos, the trail kind of winds along the shores of Mer Duldon like it did from Lonelywood. And after about an hour of journey, the lake edge turns frozen, and you see the lake itself is beginning to, it's more frozen this side of the lake for some reason. another hour passes, and you're just kind of traveling along through these like meandering little hills. You see front left, about maybe a couple hours journey. There is the fortified, biggest settlement in 10 towns, Bryn Shander, which looms up. For those of you who have been to Bryn Shander before, you would know it is like the capital, so like in a sense of 10 towns. So you would be able to anything you were looking for in particular, you probably would find an easier time finding it there than anywhere necessarily else. But yeah, from the outside, Bryn Shander, even from here you can see it is a walled town perched atop a cold, lonely, wind-lashed hill, and you can see bright lanterns kind of suspended, like just giving tiny little dots of color, little flecks of color on the horizon, kind of up ahead. However, you are following the trail, which takes you kind of like around the north side of that, and it doesn't go towards Bryn Shander, it goes towards Targos. Targos is another fortified town. It is encircled by a wooden wall, which can help protect the town from any threats in the wilderness, which actually extends out into the lake, sheltering the harbour and the town's boats. However, the water all around has frozen, and the boats there are trapped in ice.
Ding ding.
As,
remind a certain someone in the party of a certain dream.
I don't know.
So, and then I was Bargo is just walking down, and it looks like Bodger.
I know, a town, the wood, the lake,
Big walls,
the frozen.
the lakes.
I know.
I think this is it. I think this is where the thing in my dreams or nightmares is.
Wait, no. You very much said dream. You didn't mention nightmare. I was
dream.
excited. Right.
Roger
Don't be
would
telling me
like
it's
to
no
leave.
nightmare.
What night does
Exactly happened in this nightmare.
Sometimes I have
Roger,
pleasant
are you
dreams,
getting
sometimes
excited
not so
'cause
much
you see
dreams.
boats?
But the fact that I saw this in one of these visions, dreams, whatever you want to call it,
Okay.
it is a sign. It's a sign of something.
We should probably explain. So Bahgor here has been telling me about his dreams, and he dreamed of a place that looked just like this, because it's this, right? And now he's telling me it weren't no dream, it were a nightmare. So I'm not getting excited about the boats, because there's been boats in the past 2 places, and I ain't giving a shit about them. They're little boats, not ships.
I thought maybe
right?
these boats were cooler somehow. I don't
But
know
yeah,
much
of
about
course they're
boats.
cooler. They're frozen in the fucking lake. But my point is,
Well, I dream every night of people dying, excluding me and people around me. Screams of children and women and fire
don't worry,
and
Bahagor. That's
knives
totally
and
normal. Everybody dreams like that.
and then last night I had a dream. Well, it wasn't so much as a nightmare because I didn't see anything terrifying in it, but this is exactly picture was in my dream last night.
I would like to cast Minor Illusion for a small table
Sure.
to be in front of me.
Yeah, very small table tables. The heavy snowfall just begins to stop at this point, and it just becomes overcast.
How small is a small table for you?
It's pretty small.
That's a footstool.
You're gonna sit down at a table like so.
It's like half a foot still. It's like, it's purely so that Bodger can flip it. Like, I need the whole fucking story next time.
I did explain to you about my nightmares.
Once you mind a
before.
illusion, though.
He has to just keep like freeze frame, like
It's like a
His
stop
his hand
motion
goes
flip.
through it, and then imagine you're playing this game with like 1 FPS.
like laggy
He
as fuck.
flips it, and then
His hands
It's just
kind of
upside
glitch
down.
through the table a little bit.
It does
wherever
like
the
2 or
table
3
would be, 6
in
seconds,
transit,
6
and then it's just
seconds
on the floor.
later.
do.
It's some digital
it's like-
circus level fucking humor.
It just like massages the bridge of his nose, which is difficult because he's got his big warm leather gloves and shit on. It's like,
Do it again.
it's only a little. All right. Cast the Minor Illusion again.
Yeah.
It's like this. Does it in extra slow-mo, so it takes probably like 36 seconds to go through the different phases of being flipped. It's like,
Malice
It's
will
about-
applaud.
That's about the only magic I can do, apart from a bit of shadowy shit. But oh wait, thanks. No. The point is, how did your dream end, Bahagor? Tell us that. People screaming, children wailing and dying.
Again,
Yes,
perfectly normal dreams.
Also, can I just say, the moment of like Bahagor and Malice, this is exactly like when you played Dirge in Baldur's Gate, where it's like, I have dreams of murdering people. It's like, oh, everybody feels like that, Tab. Don't worry, it's exactly the same energy.
I was so upset that I spent so long telling everyone I wanted to murder people, and then the second I murdered people, everyone was like, whoa, you're murdering people. It's like, I have been very clear about this urge for a very long time.
So most of the dreams, as I say, nightmares I have repeatedly is me in a house, asleep, and then all of a sudden I wake up with screams of children and women, and then when I open my eyes, I can see this cloaked figure with this woman dragging her across the floor into another room, and then I just hear another ripping scream, and then just silence. And then once I call for this woman's name, which for some reason I cannot remember, the next thing I see is another cloaked figure grabs me by the hair, cuts my throat, and then I always wake up in that same time on my nightmare.
I'm not sure that's a nightmare. That just sounds like a regular dream.
Sounds like a fucking premonition to me.
Malice, are your dreams like this normally?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Do you know
Malice,
that
you're an elf. You're an elf.
Oh yeah, I can't dream.
You can't dream.
You can't trance.
Let
And then
you-
other times as well, I dream
Now
myself
I have to
in some
Google
kind
if
of.
trancing elves dream.
Oh, really, do they?
Trance elf dream.
And sometimes I also dream of being some strange altar. Again, being stabbed to death. So these are not pleasant nightmares, and this just keeps repeating and repeating.
Well, a pleasant nightmare usually doesn't.
Elves can dream, but they can also just choose not to.
No, they have to sleep, so they don't have to sleep. To dream, you
Maybe-
must sleep. Elves trance. When you
But
trance,
when they
you just go through
trance,
your
they
memories.
can go through their memories.
Yeah. You just do REM sleep, but you do it while conscious.
Did it happen to you before?
No, I don't know. It's like it's someone else's memories. These are not my memories. I don't. That's why I don't understand. But it just keeps reoccurring constantly.
Have you tried
That's
not
some-
sleeping if it bothers you?
I had some nights where I couldn't sleep properly, and yeah, I wasn't fully functioning the next day, which is pretty annoying, to say the least.
So you need
Not,
that.
not that.
So yeah, we kind of need to sleep, and it's just going on for such a long time. I don't know. I just decided to try to figure out what this all means. And recently I had a dream with this image here. So I don't know. Maybe something that might be able to help me figure out what this all means.
Well, perhaps just be on the lookout, and if we see any cloaked figures, maybe we should,
Stop
you know.
crying.
Okay.
I know, and also we need to find out more about this Sephir dwarf person. And this is one of the towns where the strange murders have been happening.
Well, let's be on the lookout because if they sacrifice people to Aurel here, I would not want to, end up on the chopping block.
Well, maybe my visions have something to do with the sacrifices as well. Don't know.
Maybe, perhaps. One way to find out.
Fair enough. Well, I guess there's only one way to figure this one out.
Indeed. Well, onwards. Kupsedu. This will be a long day.
Eventually the sky begins to clear up around 12 or midday, when the twilight is in full glow. There's natural dim light now breaking through. There's no wind. It's nice and calm. It's probably as pleasant as the weather gets here, to be honest. By the time you arrive on the outside walls of Torgos, and as you see them rising up to meet you as you approach, just before you can reach the gates, that is where we're going to stop for this evening.
No.
Thanks for joining us. Bye,
Nice.
bye.
Bye bye.